Within your current Earth's time frame of your months of July and August 2014, you are moving through a Stargate, if you will. This Stargate is reflective of the overall energetic status of your human vehicle, reaching into quantum time streams of all that you know as you. This is a time of intense downloads, perceived in the unique way that you, as all that is you, perceive these energetic activations of light. Much on a physical level is coming to light, if you will. We would impart to all those aware, awake individuals, the light workers, wayshowers, wanderers, dream walkers, starseeds, and those holding the organic human template, that whilst knowledge of the third density shifting and restructuring is most useful in order for you to gain clarity and balance within third density, the truth of this shifting and restructuring is to be accessed as you move through the July-August Stargate of 2014 within your time frame. The Stargate is to be found, if you will, in the place you call within. Yet within is the true galactic realm. This is the hyperspace reality of the universes existing within a multi-dimensional reality. Those individuals who crossed the Rainbow Bridge and who understand the 21st of December 2012 galactic spike will find that this hyperspace reality has begun to open to an awareness that looks and feels somewhat different to the fifth density reality. This is the sixth and seventh dimensional energy that filters through into that fifth density reality. The higher stargates of hyperspace are the portals that take you galactic, if you will. And it is here, in this place, this space, whatever it may mean to you, whatever terminology you wish to use to describe it, this is the space where sanctuary is found, where truth is found, where you can decode your own personal metaphor streams and access higher consciousness. The dimensional split becomes ever more obvious, ever more close to these galactic travelers. Aware of the third density shifting and restructuring, yet not allowing the denser emotions to hook them into this reality, through integration or transcendence, they embrace the higher dimensions even more closely than before. With each rumble, if you will, upon the third density Earth, they return to sanctuary and hyperspace travel, for this is the place where the new reality is formed. This is your space of creation, and it is your creativity that shall carry you through this perceived storm. Creativity is your arc. For creativity, ignited by passion, by bliss, by joy, is your gift to humanity. Creativity is your physical expression of who you are, and your creativity shall always contain keys, codes, and triggers to heal, balance, assist, and awaken the others so they may do the same. Your creativity is your livelihood, and this shall always hold the energies of abundance in all things when this comes from a pure heart. Not of wanting, needing, or demands, but simply knowing it is so, as matching energy meets matching energy. This is the case in all dimensions, experienced as duality into oneness. Matching energy meets matching energy, for this is how oneness is integrated and understood through the dualistic merging of what was once perceived as opposites. The realization of opposition being like matching like takes you into the unity consciousness that is found by all with a pure heart and an organic human template. At this time, creating sanctuary with your hyperspace travels is most helpful. Creating momentum within your hyperspace travels is most helpful. Accessing stillness and accessing momentum is most helpful. The sanctuary of stillness, peace, and 0 point field energy gives you the space to think, to create, to heal, to balance. The Merkaba lightship travel of momentum gives you the ability to access downloads, hold visionary experience, visit the places, worlds, and dimensions you choose to visit, and activate that which is being activated. The sanctuary is created through meditation, yoga, appreciation of beauty, connection with nature, and finding that which gives you pause. A moment, a look, a poem within matter. That which takes you into the 0 point field. The Merkaba, the momentum, is created through meditation, out-of-body travel, and any other gateway or portal that brings you to the experience of movement within hyperspace. We would mention music here as a key of the highest frequency to trigger hyperspace travel. Particles within the cellular makeup of the body respond to vibration. Sound is one expression of vibration. Sound acts as a trigger to harmonize or scatter the particles within the cellular makeup into order, chaos, or crystalline pattern. The music that creates crystalline pattern will hold a certain frequency that brings you joy. Certain sounds through musical creativity bring you bliss and euphoria. These are the sounds that create the crystalline pattern. Each sound through music will be perceived differently to the individual, although the light can be felt universally in many musical creative expressions. If you feel joy, bliss, and euphoria, and you have sensations of heightened awareness on a multi-leveled stream, if you are taken into expanded thought or ultra-dimensional visionary awareness through music, then this is one powerful trigger for you through the gateway into galactic hyperspace travel, for this awareness is momentum. It is travel. It is the Merkaba lightship. Sound, not necessarily arranged in musical formation, can also trigger momentum and Merkaba travel. The solfeggio frequencies, toning, chanting, mantra, Tibetan bowls, and other crystalline forming sound structures trigger this momentum. The sounds of the golden mean frequency can trigger fast-moving galactic and quantum travel within a susceptible individual. The sounds of the golden mean frequency will always harmonize. Within a meditation, imagination field visualizations, or out-of-body travel, the 0 point field can be found, indeed, within a field, or meadow, beach, or other tranquil setting. When one has passed through the higher stargates of hyperspace and has activated the pineal gland, third eye chakra, and the diamond light crown chakra stream, one can find the 0 point sanctuary within a galactic space setting. One can visualize a transport system, such as a flying carpet, hot air balloon, or spaceship, or one can fly using one's own wings, or perceive through the expansive, non-body sensation of the energy matrix field. Often hyperspace is perceived here as a blackness with a silver-edged or golden hue, often with vivid blue stars or galaxies and colourful planetary bodies. Many galactic travellers find the zero-point field within a perception of source itself, often perceived as a golden or magenta-coloured unity field within a universal setting. Yet a source field and a source point within that field can be perceived in many different ways, for the expression of source is all and everything. There are those who find the zero-point field in uncharted waters, if you will, creating new universes, galaxies, stars, and planetary bodies through their inner exploration of the uncreated space perceived within your dimension. These individuals are the ones who already are in a heightened state of creation within their physical lives, and they move into the creative experience and thus the creative expression on a regular basis within physicality, utilizing all experiences, meetings, challenges, situations, and dreamtime adventures as tools and seeds for creative expression. These are the individuals who utilize the stillness of sanctuary and the momentum of the Merkaba as one. Within the momentum of Merkaba travel, the higher stargates of hyperspace are passed through, taking one into intergalactic travel. They become interstellar travelers of hyperspace at that point. The first step for the majority of individuals is the awareness of the stargates. Then this awareness becomes visualized through pineal gland activation and the stargates are seen. Usually, within a path to actualization, individualization, enlightenment, and ascension, the individual takes time to familiarize themselves with the fabric of fifth density before passing through the stargates. At first, they may seem unreachable, if you will, built into the fabric of the ceiling level or skyline fabric that no ladder, flight, or ship can reach. However, when the individual masters the fabric of hyperspace, within alignment to their own physical lives, they will realize that their own creation can draw down the skyline so they may pass through the stargates, or various forms of transport can take them to the stargates. Many hyperspace travelers simply will themselves through the stargates into what is to them at the time unknown territory. There are the rare few individuals on your planet who do not pass through a dimensional ladder, if you will, within their own inner experience. They create a oneness unity template, allowing them to jump at will from one space to another. These individuals are most rare, and they are souls that have journeyed into an 11th or 12th dimensional reality, utilizing wormhole hyperspace travel from the beginning of their incarnation. The majority of individuals move through the perception of the dimensional ladder, as this paradigm fits the human brain interface and allows processing to take place at the individual's own pace. Moving from a fifth into a sixth dimensional awareness is a big jump or quantum leap, if you will. The reason for this is that fifth density is well anchored upon your planet at this time due to the ever-increasing expanded awareness and consciousness of the starseeds of Earth. Sixth density is not so anchored except in the field of higher self-communication, higher guidance, healing, enlightenment, and quantum physics within the string theory and God particle models. The fifth density, whilst a non-linear expression, still retains a linear thread or pattern, if you will. Once an individual has begun to expand into a sixth dimensional awareness, the linear expression is no longer detectable. although it can be created as an anchor from the visualization streams and imagination fields of the traveller. It is most understandable, therefore, that there may be apprehension or fear at the thought of moving through the higher stargates of hyperspace and full pineal gland activation. The human brainwaves are moving into a beyond the theta state from a conscious, aware perspective for the first time in that individual's incarnation. Even though subconscious intergalactic travel occurred throughout the childhood of the starseed humans on Earth, and the mastery of this momentum has occurred within the past life memory fields of the individual, this is still a first, if you will, from a linear physical perspective. The newborn takes tentative steps in order to remain standing, for rushing can lead to a stumble and fall. So too does the new Stargate Merkaba traveller take things at their own pace, with joy and trust as their constant companions within the journey. The travel within hyperspace mirrors the path within life. All is a magnetic attraction to that which is all that you are. If there are fears, and this is an accumulative pattern when existing within a third density physicality, these are moved through simultaneously to the Stargate Merkaba travel. This can be perceived as a physical fear being moved through before Stargate travel, or the other way around. In truth, it is simultaneous when looking at the magnetic patterning and the creation of all that is you. The physical world around you is that of matter. Collective thought expression created as matter. The non-physical world around you, that which you know as the imagination, is that of antimatter. Collective thought created as the mirror to matter, that which we call the antimatter mirror. The antimatter realm is a reflection of your thoughts within matter. The linear reality would show you the thought being the first movement into an antimatter creation geometric template and then into physical matter. Yet the truest reality shows you this is an instantaneous expression of a thought or of a pure thought as a unity consciousness field, that of source, which each of you interface with through the human brain and nervous system. The source field consciousness is stored, if you will, and we point out that this storage is indeed metaphor to explain the closest place within your physical body where it broadcasts from, if you will. We speak here of the DNA. The matter-antimatter presentation of your reality can also be explained by that which you know as the twin neutrino model. This model has been discovered, or should we say created, by some of your new physicists upon your planet. Once this model is truly seen, if you will, then that reality is reflected back to the observer. The twin neutrino model explains the matter-antimatter presentation for all molecules, cells, particles, and electrical expressions of measurable thought contain an antimatter mirror to the physical matter expression. Hyperspace is the parallel antimatter expression of space. This is the microcosmic aspect to the macrocosm, and from our viewpoint, they are indeed one and the same. Even when the expansion level of an individual reaches the point of this understanding, it does not mean that the stargates can be consciously passed through. Even when the stargates are consciously passed through, it does not mean the individual has reached this level of understanding. When the scientific concept and the experiential expression of the heart field through the higher emotions of bliss, love, and joy, are expressed as one, when the right hemisphere of the brain and the left hemisphere of the brain work in balance, and the bridge that connects the two hemispheres allows for clean, uninterrupted flow and passage of the necessary chemicals, then the stargates can be passed through, not only with full conscious awareness and processed understanding, but with creation as the key, the tool, and the expression of the journey. When one stands in this place of creation, embracing stillness and momentum as one, then one lives within a template reality of their own making. We repeat, when one stands in this place of creation, embracing stillness and momentum as one, then one lives within a reality of their own making. One then indeed stands as the genius. This is the rightful, natural, organic template of the human. We draw your attention to this aspect of human expression at this time, for it is a most useful tool to integrate and transcend the duality of third-dimensional shifting and restructuring perceived as order through chaos, which is a truthful perspective from a third-dimensional dualistic point of view. Many have discovered, created, seen, and utilized the higher stargates of fifth-dimensional hyperspace and have gone galactic. Now is the time for a global stargate to be discovered, created, seen, and utilized during your months of July and August in your year of 2014. The stargates are always there, for beyond the expression of the fifth dimension, there is no time. Even fifth-dimensional templates can be expressed through a non-linear interface. Therefore, we give you July and August in your year of 2014 as a physical, linear expression only, as a tool to utilize integration of fear-based reality created through the chaos of shifting and restructuring third density Earth. Creation, imagination, awareness, joy, bliss, love, connection, and communication are your keys. All these keys give you intergalactic, interstellar travel through the stargates. Intergalactic, interstellar travel through the stargates give you these keys. The physical expression being creation, holding the keys, codes, triggers, geometric patterns, and presentations of liberty and freedom for all who wish it, and for all who stand in a receptive state with a pure heart. These keys are the templates to your individual sovereignty and the sovereignty of humanity itself. We are the white-winged collective consciousness of 9. Gateways within, gateways within, gateways within, gateways within. Come with me on a euphoric voyage.